3 women, 3 impossible fights. And without them, America would look completely different today. One refused to give up her seat. One escaped slavery and risked her life to save others. And one shattered barriers in science and space when the world said women couldn't. Their stories aren't just history, they're proof that one brave decision can change millions of lives forever. Stay until the end, because the last woman on this list helped change the future of humanity itself. When people talk about heroes in American history, names like presidents and generals usually come first. But some of the biggest changes in U.S. history were started by women who had no power, no protection, and no guarantee they would survive the fight they started. First, there's Harriet Tubman. Born into slavery in the early 1800s, she escaped one of the cruelest systems in history. But what made her legendary wasn't just escaping, it was going back, again and again. Tubman secretly returned to the South and helped lead enslaved people to freedom through the Underground Railroad. Every trip could have ended in death or capture, yet she never stopped. Historians believe she helped rescue around 70 people directly and inspired many more. In a time when women had almost no rights, Harriet Tubman became one of the bravest freedom fighters America had ever seen. Then came Rosa Parks. In 1955, segregation controlled everyday life in America. Black Americans were forced to sit in separate sections on buses, in schools, and in restaurants. But one quiet moment changed history forever. Rosa Parks refused to give up her bus seat in Montgomery, Alabama. That single act sparked the Montgomery bus boycott and became a turning point in the civil rights movement. Her courage inspired millions to stand up against racism and injustice. She proved that sometimes history changes not with violence, but with one person simply saying, "No more." And, finally, Sally Ride. In 1983, she became the first American woman in space. At the time, many people still believed space exploration was mostly for men. But Sally Ride shattered that belief. She showed young girls across America and the world that science, engineering, and space were not off limits. Her success inspired a new generation to dream bigger than ever before. She didn't just travel into space, she expanded what people believed women could achieve. These women came from completely different worlds. One fought slavery, one fought segregation, one broke barriers in science and exploration. But all of them had one thing in common. They refused to accept the limits society placed on them. And the truth is, history isn't only shaped by the most powerful people. Sometimes it's shaped by ordinary individuals brave enough to take one extraordinary step. Now I want to hear from you. Which woman in history inspires you the most and why? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more incredible stories from history.